one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it because you can.
This story comes to us from ABC 7 News, Los Angeles. California state lawmakers have passed legislation that would ban most law enforcement officers from covering their faces while carrying out operations, a response to recent immigration raids in Los Angeles. But even if the governor signs the measure into law, it's unclear whether the state could enforce it on federal agents who have been carrying out those raids. Now, it is the first such bill to be approved by a state legislator, though Democrats in Congress and lawmakers in several states, including Tennessee, Michigan, Illinois, New York, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania, have introduced similar proposals calling for mask bans for law enforcement officers. California's legislation approved the Democratic-controlled legislature on Thursday and is among a number of bills that state lawmakers were considering this year in response to the immigration raids. The bill would prohibit neck gaiter, ski masks, and other facial covering for local and federal officials, including immigration enforcement agents, while they conduct official business. It makes exceptions for undercover agents, medical masks such as the N95 respirator, or tactical gear. Governor Gavin Newsom has about a month to decide whether to sign it into law. The Democratic governor has criticized federal agents' use of masks while making arrests, but in July also questioned the state's authority over federal agents. His office said Friday, just a couple days ago, it does not typically comment on pending legislation. Proponents of the bill said the proposal is necessary, especially after the Supreme Court earlier this week ruled that the federal administration can resume their sweeping immigration operations for now in Los Angeles. Assemblymember Juan Carrillo, vice chair of the Latino caucus, said the decision is effectively allowing federal agents to stop suspects based solely on their race, language, or job. You don't even know if they're American or not. How is anyone supposed to reasonably believe that they are law enforcement officers and not masked individuals trying to kidnap you or rob you? He said, imagine the absolute fear of being pulled over at gunpoint by a group of masked individuals. Yeah, in blue jeans and regular shirt. And supporters also cited an opinion from constitutional law expert Erwin Chemerinsky, the University of California, Berkeley, to defend the proposal. A state cannot directly regulate the federal government, he wrote in an opinion piece for the Sacramento Bee, but that does not mean federal employees do not have to follow state rules unless doing so would significantly interfere with the performance of their duties. They still have to obey state law. For example, while on the job, federal employees must stop at red lights. ICE agents have never before worn masks when apprehending people, and that never has posed a problem. Nor have other officers of local, state, and federal law enforcement faced dangers from the public because they don't wear masks in the streets. So yeah, they're doing it so they can get away with civil rights violations. Let me stop this real quick. They want to get away with civil rights violations and not be identified because people are recording them. You see, they can walk up and just punch you in the face and then walk off and nobody will know, but if you see their face, you can go, hey, this cop just committed assault on this guy right here. He was just standing there, see, and now they can be held accountable. They don't want that. They want to do whatever the hell they want, break the law, violate department policy, violate your civil rights and go, that wasn't me. Don't look like me. He's got a mask on. I digress. Republican lawmakers and law enforcement agencies said the legislation would only make the job more dangerous for officers. Yeah. Bad guys wear masks because they don't want to get caught. Good guys wear masks because they don't want to get killed. Well, there's bad guys in law enforcement. But that was according to state Republican Senator Kelly Ciarto. The increase in high-profile immigration enforcement was already contentious between those opposed to the actions of Trump's administration and those in support of them. The sight of masked agents carrying it out is creating a whole new level of conflict in a way that has no real comparison in the U.S. history of policing. Trump administration officials have consistently defended the practice, saying that immigration agents have faced strident and increasing harassment in public and online as they have gone about their enforcement in service of Trump's drive toward mass deportation, and hiding their identities is for their and their families' safety. Well, that's because they're acting like assholes. That's why Democrats and others, including several state attorneys general, have pushed back, saying the use of face masks generates public fear and should be halted. But also, and I've been saying it through this whole editorial, the wearing of face masks allows some of these asshole cops to be assholes, and you don't know who they are. And they could, so when you try to hold them accountable, that wasn't me. How do you do? Can you? That don't look like me, you know. But if we can see your face, we can go, "That's you, dude. That's you violating this guy's civil rights." So what? You want to know what to do now? When you see one of your buddies violating somebody's civil rights, like the Fourth Amendment, or committing battery on somebody who's just standing there, you grab him and go, "Yo, dude, knock that off. Knock it off. You're affecting me, man." That's what you do. You don't go, "Hey, Dave's at it again." You don't do that because it is affecting you. So all you cops that are crying about it, they wanted to take our masks off. Next time you see one of your buddies acting up and you know he's wrong, you grab his shirt and you go, "Hey, dude, knock it off, man. You're affecting me. Knock it off. I'm going to punch you in the locker room, dick." That's what you do. You don't turn your head. So to your tears about it, I go, I'm playing the world's smallest violin to "My heart bleeds for you." Because we don't care. We don't care until you start holding your fellow officers to your left and to your right accountable. We don't care about you. Have no concern for you. I mean, I'm cordial to police that are cordial back because I return the respect that's given. That's just, I was raised right. But when you cry about they're recording us and putting it on social media, we don't care about your tears because you've got fellow officers to your left and right that are acting like dicks and they're violating people's civil rights. They're breaking the law, PC 242. And they're violating department policy, and you're turning your head because, well, I don't want to get beat up in the locker room. Then grow some of these down here. Grow some and tell him, "Hey, man, knock it off because you're affecting me." That's right. But until you do that, this camera right here is going to be on you like butter on toast from coast to coast.